the International Talent Academy Life Lessons. As we like to say, every kid should learn how to cook. So today, I will teach you how to make a simple and easy chocolate cake. This recipe doesn't include butter, milk, or eggs. Before you do anything, you take a pan, a 9-inch round cake pan, and you grease it with oil. We have spraying oil, so I'm just going to spray it on the bottom and on the sides. Now, you get out a bowl and a mixing spoon. The ingredients for this cake are 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, about 1 cup of sugar, and I'm doing 3/4 of a cup, 1/4 cup of cocoa, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And the wet ingredients are 1 cup of cool water, 6 tablespoons of vegetable oil, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and distilled white vinegar. And also 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And make sure it's baking soda and not baking powder. The first thing you need to do is put all the dry ingredients in the bowl. So first we're going to put in the flour slowly. And now for the 1/2 cup. And you can tap it on the side too so all of the flour comes out. Then we're going to put in 3/4 of a cup of sugar, and we're just going to pour it in like that. And we're going to put in our 1/4 cup of cocoa, just like the flour, and tap it on the side. And 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Now we're going to mix these ingredients well. It doesn't take a long time, just until you can see that everything is mixed. And this might cause a little mess, so you can take a wet paper towel and just wipe it. Now for the wet ingredients. We have 1 cup of cool water and 6 tablespoons of vegetable oil, and you can just pour it into the measuring cup, or you can use a different bowl. So I'm going to pour my vegetable oil into the water. And now 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And make sure to keep it over the bowl so nothing spills. And then make sure to close it so nothing spills on the table either. Now we're going to do a little science experiment. You can take a little bowl like this or a cup, and we're going to take our 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and we're going to put it into the bowl. And then we're going to take distilled white vinegar, and make sure to keep it a little far from your face because it doesn't smell very good. And we're going to pour 1 tablespoon of vinegar. Now here comes the experiment. I'm going to pour it in. And look, do you see how it bubbles and fizzes? That's so cool. And then make sure to close the vinegar right away so it doesn't smell bad. Now we're going to mix it up a little with a little spoon. And now we're going to pour it into our wet ingredients. And maybe with the help of a spoon. Now that the wet and dry ingredients are ready, we're going to pour the wet ingredients into the dry ingredients while mixing. At the beginning, it should look like this, but you can keep on mixing. And it only takes about 15 to 30 seconds to mix this. Now it looks ready, but I can still see a little more clumps, so you just mix a little bit more. And also there's flour on the bottom, so you can mix that too. Now I think it's almost ready. Now we can put it into the pan. Just a little more mixing for like 5 more seconds, and then we're going to put it into the pan. So we're going to take it from all the sides and make sure there is no more flour. And we're going to pour it into the cake pan with help from your spoon. And I think it's ready. Now we can just use a different spoon or something and take this off the spoon. Now it's ready. You have to preheat your pan to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and then put the pan in the oven. Now that the batter is ready, we're going to put it in our preheated oven. Remember, 350 degrees Fahrenheit. We're going to put it in and set a timer to 25 to 30 minutes, and I'm going to set mine for 30 minutes. Now we just wait. Now that my cake's ready, I'm going to turn off the oven, and I'm going to open it and take the cake out. But make sure you use an oven mitt so you don't burn your hands. I'm going to take the cake out and put it on top. To make sure that the cake's ready, you can take a toothpick and stick it in the middle. If it comes out clean, then your cake's ready. Make sure to do it in a couple of different spots so you know that the full cake is ready. If it doesn't come out clean, just put it in the oven for 3 to 5 more minutes. For the frosting, you can make frosting, you can buy frosting, but I like to make chocolate syrup. For the chocolate syrup, what you'll need is 6 tablespoons of cocoa, 6 tablespoons of sugar, and 15 tablespoons of milk and 1 stick of butter. The first thing I'm going to do is pour in the sugar. Then I'm going to put in the cocoa, and then I'm going to turn the pot on, but make sure all the cocoa gets out. Now I'm going to turn on the stove to a 4. And if you don't have numbers, it would be about a medium, maybe a little less. Now I'm going to mix it with a big spoon, and I'm going to put some milk in it. Like that. Now I'm going to mix it with my spoon. And you know it's going to be ready when it's going to be like liquid and there won't be any clumps. And for the butter, I'm going to put it in the end when the chocolate is already ready. Make sure that you're mixing it the whole time. Then it should look like chocolate milk. When it looks like chocolate milk, that's when you turn off the stove and then you put the butter in. So now we're going to put this butter in. And make sure to do it right away or else the butter won't melt because the chocolate won't be hot. And then we're going to mix it and wait till the butter melts. I poured the chocolate on top of the cake and now I'm decorating it with berries. You can also use sprinkles or anything you want. So now I'm just going to decorate the cake a little bit more. It's ready. Now you can make a wonderful cake for your family and friends for your birthday, and I'm sure everyone will enjoy. Thank you. Bye.